Guys, it's the kid from Natural by Nature, and I wanted to come with a I guess like a hair kind of update or a hair revelation. Okay, so I have a blog. I'll put it in the description box on what my blog is. But ever since I started my natural hair journey, I have been having a tremendous issue with dry hair. So I've been, researching, like doing different things. I've trimmed. I've did the lock method where your hair is wet, then you moisturize, then you seal with the oil. I've done that. I've done different oils. I've done the castor oil challenge that has soft in it, and it just seems like a lot of products, they fooled me. Like I was like, yeah, I was like, my hair feel good, and then a couple days later it's like dry and brittle. I didn't know what I was gonna do. But I was like, I know it's a journey, so I know that I'm going to have to try to just find kind of what works for my hair. And sometimes, with all the products that's out there on the market, that can be very difficult. So I was just kind of trucking along. So one night I'm on YouTube, and I'm watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Mahogany Knots. And I was looking at some of her old videos when she had a TWA. Her hair is really long, thick, and pretty and healthy now. When she first got a TWA, she was suffering from the same issue. And she started to do the curly girl method. And you can Google that Google it on YouTube. But you can look that up on YouTube and you'll find tons of videos on the curly girl method. Which is basically you're taking all of the sulfates out of your products. That includes like your shampoos, your conditioners, your styling products, and you're using your conditioner, and you're using just products, that's sulfate and silicone free. And I was like, you know what? I was like, well, let me just take a look at some of the things I'm using. I was like, and maybe removing silicones is the thing. And come to find out, I always look for sulfates, I look for mineral oils, I look for petroleum jelly and things like that in the drying alcohols, but I never actually look for silicones. So upon looking for them, I had a lot of products in my arsenal that did have silicones in them, so I'm thinking maybe that's what contributed to my dry hair. But silicones aren't necessarily bad if you can use them. And what they do is they coat your hair shaft in a thin it's supposed to be a breathable layer of protection that kind of allow your strands, especially when they're longer, to like move easily and freely and kind of keep them from detangling. And it's found in a lot of products, conditioners, and there are water soluble silicones, and there are ones that you have to have a shampoo that kind of removes the silicone. And I will provide a link to my blog that does have some of the silicones there, and a link to where I got it, because it has a lot more than just the silicones. It also has like the bad alcohols and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so what I did was I used Giovanni's the tea tree, the triple threat tea tree shampoo and conditioner, and that will get that's one of the shampoos that can get rid of the silicones. And then I just did a deep conditioned it, making sure that all of my products was sulfate and silicone free. And I'm telling you, it was like my hair felt over 100% better. Like it really, like I noticed immediately a difference in my hair. And ever since I've been using products, and I'm telling you, this has only been a couple weeks, so ever since I've been kind of using products that are silicone free, even styling products, my hair has felt a lot better. Now what I have going on today is this is what I call a dry hair blowout. So I did braid these two. I'm getting better on my braiding, y'all. Bear with me. It's gonna get good here one of these days. But I like to do this always instead of, which these are my favorite. I'll show you guys. But I like to use, the bands to put on your hair. But what I don't like is sometimes that I don't always want something pulling here, and I don't always want something pulling here. So, but I do kind of want this pushed back, because otherwise it's just thrown in your face. So instead of doing that, I do kind of, just a couple of, it's like a natural hair headband, so if you will, to kind of push the hair back. Because this is majority of the time, if you've seen me or if you know me, I'm wearing it sort of like this. But this is a way that I wear it where it's kind of, I just sectioned it into 4 sections. I braided it last night. And then in the morning I it kind of stretches it. You've heard of banding. What's my interpretation of banding? Because with my texture of hair, everything looks like banding. Like when I braid it, there's no braid out. It just kind of flattens itself out. But it doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm working with the texture. I'm working with it. So that's what I did. And if you get some hair care books, I always talk about the Science of Black Hair. I am going to do a review on that. But if you're having an issue with dry hair, I would just even give removing the silicones and sulfates a try, and that could be the thing. And if it's not the thing, then you know that you're fine with silicones, and you might want to look for the next thing that could also be dry. You should then look at the alcohols that you're using and reading your ingredients more carefully. So, but the curly girl method, I'm saying it's working for me. And it's so funny is I actually thought I was doing it at first, but I guess I probably skipped over the part about the silicones and really didn't pay attention to that part. And I think I just got caught up on the words sulfates and mineral oils and petroleum jellies and the alcohols. And I got so caught up on those things that I really didn't pay attention to the word silicone. So I hope that helps. I've been telling everybody on, the natural hair groups on Facebook, and anywhere I see anybody mention dry hair, I do talk about the curly girl method, and I do tell them to try to remove silicones to see if that helps. So I hope it helps you. What I am going to show you is kind of what I do, and I am going to do a hair regimen. I'm kind of trying to get I'm almost 7 months natural, and I kind of have a regimen, and I know that's probably really bad because most naturals probably already have a regimen, but hey, I'm working on it, guys. Okay, so the first thing, like when I co-wash, I can just kind of listen to my hair. If my hair is feeling just kind of icky, and I've already did my, on my wash day, which is Sunday or Friday, really, I just kind of play it by ear, but if my hair is kind of feeling icky, or I maybe used the gel, or I've done something that I normally don't do, and it just needs some kind of, gook removal, I'll just do like a baby co-wash. Not a full co-wash, but a baby co-wash. So I do use the Tresemme Natural, it's the silicone-free conditioner, and I use that for my co-washing. And I also use the As I Am coconut co-wash. I do like that as well. Now I usually, I do mix with water, but sometimes, you want to do something else besides water. So I was in the beauty supply store, and I was kind of looking for something that, in the morning to kind of refresh whatever I got going on, instead of just putting water in it, which water is not bad. The hair needs water, but I think I kind of wanted something else with maybe a little something in it to kind of, keep the proteins and the minerals and all the good stuff going in. So it took me forever. I mean, I was in there a long time, but just like kind of reading like every single ingredient, because I don't want a cone near it. And when you look at the list, all silicones aren't C-O-N-E. You have C-O-N-E, you have C-O-N-O-L, you have X-A-N-E. All of those are silicones, but the list will tell you like which are water soluble, which are not, but they're all cones. So I found this Cantu Shea Butter Natural Hair Coconut Milk Shine and Hold Mist. I don't know about the hold part, but I do kind of spray it on at night before I put on my my bonnet, and I use it in the morning to freshen up if I need to. But I do like it. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really have a, maybe it has a little coconut milk smell, but it's not horrible. It's not too bad. But I really like this. And I believe I paid, Now that's what I didn't like. I believe I paid maybe $6.99 or $7.99 for this at the beauty supply, and it's 8.4 fluid ounces, but I do like it. So this is definitely going to be a keeper in my product staples. And let's see, I bought this maybe 2 weeks ago, and I haven't used it every day, so 2 weeks, this is what I got. Showed you the Tresemme. Oh, this Tresemme, this was, I'm trying to think, this wasn't that bad actually for this size, and this is 25 fluid ounces, and I love that it has a pump on it. Oh my god, because in the shower that is just the thing. I think I might have paid $6 or $7 for this, and I think I got this at Walmart. But of course, Tresemme Naturals are everywhere, and I'm sure they have smaller sizes than this for cheaper. But you know, with the amount of times I co-wash probably in a week or mini co-wash, I want a lot. And I mean, I haven't done too bad, but I am still using the As I Am coconut co-wash too. So I'm kind of mixing it up. The other thing that I found, because I feel like I have to have these things, so I also wanted like a, you know, something to, you know, if I spray it, I might want to put something creamy in there as well to help it. So I got the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Curl and Style Milk. It has silk, protein, and neem. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oil for thick and curly hair, and it has anti-frizz, moisture, shine, blah blah blah. And that's that. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Shea Moisture. And this is sulfate and color safe, which I don't know what that means, but maybe it doesn't, like when you dye your hair and maybe it's a rinse and that's still coming off, maybe it won't fade that. But this one is good. I like this. Now everybody knows Shea Moisture is expensive, and I believe this one was $9.99, but I did have a coupon, so $8. Hey, it's still almost $10. But I do really like this, and I've been using it sparingly since it is so expensive. I just kind of rub it in when I think I need it. But I think that's it. But like I said, I will be leaving the links to the Curly Girl Method. I'll be leaving the links to the site where my blog. I usually try to do, and this is from my journey from the beginning, from when my TWA was TWA-ish. It's still TWA to me, but from when I first started, even in my transition periods, I do have all that. So if you want to know about anything, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And me and Ike will be probably doing a unboxing of August's curl kit. August's curl kit, and we'll just go over the products, and they had some really good things in there this time, and we'll just be kind of going over the products and how she will use them on her texture of hair, how I will use them, and even how she would have used them if she was transitioning. So stay tuned for that, and don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to leave a comment. You know, all the stuff that you do. And you can share this video, and like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free. If you have any advice, or if you have any other silicone free styling products that you want to share with the class, let us know. So this is the kid, Dr. By Nature. Thanks, guys.